Hi, Kellogg students. This is Miss Cynthia. Happy New Year. It's officially 2024, and we're starting off the month of January with the character trait growth mindset. So, what does it mean to grow? What sorts of things grow? Think about that. So, living things grow like plants, animals, and people. Our brains are constantly growing with the knowledge that we're gaining. We also grow with how we develop, how we change, how we mature, how we evolve, how we do better. Now, let's talk about the ways we grow. So, as previously mentioned, physically. So, as a kid, you are constantly growing from your height to your clothing size to your shoe size with skills. Perhaps you are really into sports or technology or art. The more you practice, the more you're growing in that skill. Your knowledge. Every time you come to school, you are learning something new, you are growing with knowledge. Perhaps you set yourself some goals, and these goals always tend to be a way for us to set something that we want to work towards so we can grow and get better at it. Or personal qualities. So perhaps you are wanting to grow in how you manage stress or how you manage difficult situations or your frustration, or perhaps you want to be someone that just listens a little bit more. And overall outlook, what that means is perhaps, again, you're on your phone, you're watching TV, you're talking to different people, you're learning from them, from these things, and the way you see things in the world might be changing. You're growing. Now, let's talk about mindset. Mindset is the way our brain perceives ourselves and the world. Our mindset is a set of beliefs that we hold, so values that are important to us. It helps us look at problems and mistakes in either a positive or a negative way. Our mindset determines how you behave, your opinions, your attitude. And even though we have an overall a big mindset that makes us us, it also can be made up of the really smaller mindsets. And these mindsets help us, and sometimes they hurt us, depending on which one they are, positive or negative. And that is why it's really important to develop certain mindsets because those certain mindsets are going to help you reach your goals and also allow you to just enjoy life in a positive way. So we've talked about the word growth. We've talked about the word mindset. Now let's talk about it together. Growth mindset. Growth mindset means believing in the power of yourself and your brain, your abilities, that even though things get really difficult, you don't give up. You use the right strategies. So you keep practicing, you keep trying to learn that one thing that's really hard for you, or even though things are hard in life right now, you know that you are going to keep pushing through, working hard. You are going to use maybe the right strategies. You will talk to people, ask for help, or maybe tell someone, share with someone this difficult thing that you're dealing with, and maybe they can give you some advice. And again, with growth mindset, it's such a popular type of mindset that they've done a lot of studies. And they have shown over and over and over that if you have a growth mindset, you will be successful in various different ways. Now, let's talk about another type of mindset, fixed mindset. When we have a fixed mindset, you think that you can't get better at things even if you practice or even if you ask for help. You're wanting to quit, you want to give up, and you just have decided that you're never going to be good at this. When you have a fixed mindset, it means that you believe that no matter how smart, talented, or other qualities that you have, you are not going to be able to change this, that you were born with this thing that you cannot do and you'll never be able to do. So, if you are someone with a growth mindset, you might be someone that's feeling pretty free You are inspired by other people who are doing really good at something they're trying that you've never tried before. You're like, I want to do that too. You put out a lot of effort in whatever new skill you're trying to build or whatever you're trying to overcome. You persevere. So, again, no matter how hard the situation is or what you're dealing with, you keep trying. You do not give up. If people have an opinion about what you're doing and how you're doing something, you accept it. You don't take it personal. And someone with a growth mindset, again, wants to keep building on what they're able to do. They want to keep learning. Someone with a fixed mindset, on the other hand, limits themselves. So they might avoid something that's really hard for them. They might ignore people giving them some opinions on why they should do something, why they should try. They don't want to hear it, they don't want to listen. If you see other people doing something really good or learning something new, you might not feel the best. You might feel threatened by them. Like, of course, they're going to be better than me. They're going to like them more. You might want to look really smart. So, again, someone with a fixed mindset might be worried about what are people going to think of me? So, you might try to act extra cool. And someone with a fixed mindset, again, gives up easily and says, no, I don't want to try something. I'm okay. I'm really good at this, and that's okay for me. All right. So many of you maybe have already heard about how powerful the word yet can be, especially when you are finding yourself in a fixed mindset. So I hope you enjoyed these videos that tell you a little bit more about how powerful this word is. Now, here are some examples of fixed and growth mindset in different situations. So, no matter if you are a student, a child, an adult, a lot of us struggle through this, and we have to use the power of yet to overcome some of these fixed mindsets. So, I'm not going to read through all of them, just a few. Here's one example when we're comparing ourselves to others. A fixed mindset might think, people who are naturally smart, they don't need to try hard. They just succeed. It's easy for them. Now, if you have a growth mindset, you might think, no one's born smart. We can all improve with time, effort, and not giving up. Persistence. So you don't think that some people are smart, some people are not smart. Now, with identity and maybe self improvement, so this is more about us, right? You might think if you have a fixed mindset, when people give me feedback, it feels like they're criticizing me. It feels like they're talking bad about me. With a growth mindset, you might think, I appreciate when people give me feedback, when they give me their opinion. It helps me learn and grow. Now, as we finish this video for the month of January, where we're going to be talking about growth mindset and having an attitude of growth mindset, I want you to watch some of these videos that show you some very famous people, some very inspirational people that have made such a big difference in our country and our world, and how they failed, but yet how they overcame these failures. Because again, failures are part of life. And like it says here in this image, if you don't fail, you don't learn. And if you don't learn, you'll never change. All right, Kellogg students, again, Happy New Year's. And I hope that this video helped you identify what a growth mindset and a fixed mindset is. If you do have a fixed mindset, let's think about how am I going to challenge that? So my homework to you for this month of January is think about just one thing, one fixed mindset that you've had, and how can you challenge that? How can you challenge it and turn it into more of a growth mindset? All right, see you around. Bye.